And I'm sure some of y'all are wondering, am I able to drive? And on our adventure.
Oh, you got freezing cold here.
Good Saturday morning, everyone. We're happy because we're having a good day. I got to sleep with no migraine, and I still have a headache, but definitely not as bad as yesterday, which is great. This morning has been productive. I got up, did my usual things, breathing treatment, pills, take care of the feeding tube, take care of Miss Gucci over here. And then I did my exercises, and then I did some filming for my feeding tube video, which is coming along well. I dusted downstairs, and later today when Jed gets home from work, we've got to go out and run some errands, basically just getting stuff for Harlow's raw diet because tomorrow is prep day. So while we're gone, I'm gonna run the Roomba, and that's our day so far. It's actually not morning anymore, it's just past noon, so good afternoon, everyone. And here is the wild hippo in her natural habitat, doing a weird hippo quirk. This is another one of her weird quirks. I showed y'all, like, I don't know, maybe a few weeks ago, that she likes to go up the stairs backwards. She also likes to chew her toys on top of things. Like, you see she's on top of her dragon. She loves doing that. If I leave a blanket on the floor or anything, like a hat on the floor, she will lay on it and chew her toys on top of it. It's like, it's cute. But troublesome when you cannot leave any of your things on the floor, because then you're gonna have a dog chewing their toy on top of it. You're adorable. Boop. Oh, boop. Good girl, Harlow. Through. Through. Ah! Your nose! Why are your nose biting me? We're good. We're good. Good girl. Can you come to my rescue? My legs are... I still got wobbly legs, but they're getting stronger. Harlow's training drills are done. We do training drills mostly every day because training a service dog never ends. You have to keep up with their established skills, and then as the nature of my disabilities change, we add in new things for her to do for me to help keep me independent. And I wanted to mention with the water bottle task, this is what I use when I'm like too weak or dizzy and it's not safe for me to get up and walk, but I need water. She'll bring it for me from the fridge. She just knows to bring me what's ever in this corner, so we always keep waters in this corner. But let's say we accidentally have salad dressing here, she'll bring me salad dressing. Like she brought me ranch one time, which was really funny. But if I wanted apple juice instead of water, I could put apple juice here and she'd bring me that. But that's why we make sure the waters are stocked there, because she will just bring me whatever's in that corner. Right, Harlow? You gonna bring me ranch again? Came upstairs to finish unpacking this is my weekly infusion and port care delivery. It came last night. We have to unpack the infusion bags right away because they go in the fridge to make sure they stay stable and sterile and whatnot. They have to be stored in cooler temperatures, so right away when we get it, we just put it in the mini fridge here. These are the vitamin vials for the banana bags, and we also have lots of juice in this fridge. I really like juice. Minute Maid actually makes my favorite apple juice. I can taste a difference. I love Minute Maid apple juice. Anyways, what I didn't put away was the rest of this stuff, like infusion tubing, the 6x8 Tegaderms that I use to cover my port when I shower, heparin flushes, saline flushes, the needles so I can draw out IV medications, and the little vials for the banana bags I just showed y'all. So I'm just gonna put those away. Voila for that. And all of that. and everything else. Well, I just got a text from Judd saying he has to work late, which means he may not be able to take me to do the errands I needed to do this evening, which, I mean, totally understandable, he has to work late, but sometimes I wish I could just like leave the house on a whim and not have to worry about what might happen. I can't really go out in public without somebody else's help right now for two reasons. One is, with how my health is right now, we really prefer somebody to be with me in case of an emergency, or like I just need help, I get too dizzy or weak or whatever it may be. However, I'm continuously getting better and stronger, so that's not so much of a concern right now. What's really impeding me from leaving the house by myself is right now I'm not allowed to drive. And I'm sure some of y'all are wondering, am I able to drive? And the answer is kind of yes and no. I know how to drive, I've done it before, but the past few months my doctors have not allowed me to do so because I've been very weak and dizzy. I've been passing out more than usual, and it's just not safe enough for me to get behind a wheel. And actually last year when I tried to change the address on my driver's license, the state of Florida launched an investigation as to whether or not I was sound enough medically to drive. And I was really worried they were going to revoke my license permanently, but they looked over all my medical records and my doctors wrote letters, and they determined I could drive up to my doctor's discretion. So my doctors decide when I can and can't drive, and right now I'm in a period where I can't drive. However, my health is moving in the right direction, so hopefully I'll be able to drive again soon. When I do drive, I have limitations. I cannot drive more than 25 minutes from the house. I have like a time limit of 25 minutes. I can't drive at night, and I can't drive on bad symptomatic days. Plus, driving causes extra pain for me because of how I have to sit in the car, and it also takes a lot of energy from me. So driving isn't like totally practical, but it is a little more freedom that I really appreciate. So for right now, I can't drive, but things are moving in the right direction, so hopefully I will get stronger and better with my health, and it'll be a more practical option soon. But it's not like I can just wake up one day and say, hey, I feel good, let me get behind the wheel. It has to be a conscious choice between myself and my medical team to start driving again. But fingers crossed that'll be a viable option in the near future. Though I do have to say, all these periods of time throughout my life where I've not been able to drive because of my health, they've made me very thankful for my loved ones who help make sure I get to where I need to go. And when I get that gift of driving back, I do not take it for granted whatsoever. So not being able to drive is a bit of a hassle, but it's really deepened my gratitude. This guy made it home in time, and we're out getting our errands done. Basically just getting stuff for Harlow's raw duck.
Gross.
Oh my goodness. Did you hear that? We have a gassy hippo back there. Oh man. Anyways, we're just on our way to Sam's Club to get her chicken breast, and my muscles started hurting quite a bit before we left the house. No rhyme or reason to it, just happens sometimes, but we're still getting done what needs to be done. Thank you for taking us after work, babe.
That's what I'm here for.
We love you.
At least somebody does. Some massive pumpkins here. They're huge. This is like the size of Jack. I want one. I'll come in later to get one.
So we got the chicken breast, thank you babe. He's gonna run into Bravo. He's like, it'll be faster if I go in myself. And I said, what? So I slow you down with my walker and my dog? And then we are not cooking at home since we're out running errands. We're gonna get Olive Garden to go. And Judd asked Google, he's like, Olive Garden menu. And then it brought it up. And he said thank you to his phone.
Get more flies with honey than you do vinegar.
Well, I just thought it was so like sweet and polite of you. It was so nice. So I'm gonna look at the menu now. So he just got Harlow's organs from Bravo.
Took me like 10 minutes. In and out. Done. D-U-N. Done.
Well,
take
whatever.
It, what?
Okay, you know what? I'm glad that only you went in and it was quick, because now we have time. So I called our to-go order from Olive Garden, and it's gonna take like 30 to 40 minutes, but there is a Burlington coat factory right next to Olive Garden, and I asked him if he wanted to go in, and he said yes. I was so surprised. So we're like gonna go have a late night adventure in Burlington.
Shoot.
I'm so excited. Maybe you'll fit.
It's only $14.
Judd has this obsession with cardigans, even though we...
Alright, so listen to my logic behind cardigans.
We
right?
live in Florida.
Well, when it's cool outside, they look classy.
When it's cool for 2 weeks in Florida.
I mean, but anyway, cardigans, alright. If you haven't worn one, it's like wrapping yourself in a bathrobe. That looks like you can go out to a nice restaurant. Alright, so if you don't understand it, it's beyond you. That's fine. But cardigans are the way to go.
They just make him happy. I think it's a little small.
I think so too. The length is right.
It looks nice though. I mean, that pattern. We can find you a cardigan.
We will. It's my year. Every year I buy a cardigan.
He does. Do you think Harlow would fit in that Halloween costume?
Mike Wazowski.
That is awesome.
I think it's a Halloween costume. It's like sleepwear.
Can you spot the thing I've spotted? It's over here.
It's over straight ahead.
Do you see it? Can you tell what it is?
Is it the giraffe?
No, it's...
Oh, I see it.
You see it?
Don't we have one of them?
No?
We just have the wooden elephant.
Yeah, the wooden one you brought back from Africa. But I really like this elephant. It's the perfect color to go in our living room. And it's an elephant, so it's already pretty cool. It's only $4.99? That's a steal. We got this elephant?
We have an owl to match it too.
I don't like the owl. The owl looks petrified.
Oh, you can have two.
Yeah, it looks like that. It looks stunned. I really like this elephant. We're getting the elephant. Elephant, check. Olive Garden, check. Headed home, check. I am worn out, so excited to go home and eat. Back home, elephant is gonna go here for now. I'm still doing our shelves. I haven't quite finished them yet. And here's that owl. It looks petrified to me, so big eyes. Hippo needs to eat, and then we can eat. I am definitely gonna have leftovers tonight. Hippo, there is a lot of food on that table. Spin. Good girl. Almost. Okay. Good dog. I sat on the floor for a minute because my muscles are really starting to ache, especially in my legs, just like holding me up. They were starting to give out a bit. I don't know, my muscle pain kind of just crept up on me and got worse than usual this afternoon before we went out, but I'm gonna take a minute here and then get up and go to the living room, and I'm really looking forward to a nice, relaxing dinner date at home with my husband. We have our dinner. I got a chicken and shrimp pasta. It came with soup. Judd got like a steak Alfredo thing. And the nice thing about getting takeout is we can have as much parm as we want. I feel like I just can't get enough when we go to Olive Garden.
And then you make fun of me or get mad.
Is that a dog?
No,
I
a
guess.
doge.
Oh, there's a doge out there.
There is a doge.
But like, he uses so much.
You don't use enough.
Anyways, we are gonna watch Game of Thrones and enjoy our dinner date in front of the TV. So with that,
Yeah.
I had to.
Whole eye sucked up my eye. That's so weird.
Because I love you. We'll say goodnight and thanks for joining us on our adventure.